You're about to hear, we swear, the best star rappers of the year. So cheery up, yell, scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hey, greetings, Big Easy Fantasy Football League. Welcome to the Doug and Doug Show. I am your host, Doug, and that right there is my co-host,
Doug.
All right, and we want to welcome y'all back to this week. Why? Because this is the week of the hating. All right, and you know we missed a week, but here's why we missed a week: because it was so much hating going on. We had to get all this hating and put it together. Hate. Regular season finales, playoff chaos, people getting sent home. And if we being real, me and the Get Fresh crew are officially outside the playoffs, looking in and hating. Well, the hating part is nothing new, okay?
Yeah.
But outside the playoffs, that is.
Yeah, man. And when you outside the playoffs or outside the club, you know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hate. You're supposed to cheer it on and root them and you know all that kind of stuff. You don't clap. You don't do all that stuff. You stand there with your arms all crossed up, judging everybody who made it on the inside. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? That's what
That's
I
hating
do.
from the outside the club, right? That's silent hating. That's I ain't worried about you, but still checking the score every 5 minutes hating. Just
Got
a
that
whole
hating.
lot of hating. Folks preyed on other teams. You know, they were talking about. I remember somebody saying, "Hey, can y'all help a sister out? I need a quarterback. I need this. I need that." Ain't nobody do no trades during the beginning of the season. What makes you
All of a
think we're gonna
sudden.
give you some to win with at the end of the season?
Mm, mm. Yeah, man, and it gets seasonal real fast too. We have some holiday kind of time going on right now, and that brings out different levels of hate. You know, that the hate that kind of sneaks in late and steals your joy, leaves you staring at the scoreboard, wondering what just happened. We got a lot of hate, man.
Yeah, that's right. So buckle up because we're on the what? The hate tour.
Hate tour. Let's do it, man. All right. Well, first of all, hey, Matthew, I hate you and everything that you stand for and everything that you ever would stand for the rest of your life. I'm sick of you. All right, yeah, whatever. Now, the house handled business. All right, 122 to 93. It wasn't even close. AJ Brown and Bijan showed up. Meanwhile, Get Fresh Crew was out here, led by Jacoby Brissett and Kyle Monungai. That kind of tell you everything you need to know. Now, Monungai's been solid, but I mean, come on, man. What are we doing over here? This win is officially locked in the house's playoff spot. And you know, I try to come in and play spoiler. I try to knock him out of it. I try to make it a little bit more interesting, but I mean, one, it didn't matter, and two, I tried to hate from a distance. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to hate up close, but none of it worked.
Boy, you didn't spoil nothing. That joker unpacked his bags and checked into the playoffs like he had a reservation. He was like, excuse me, reservation for the house?
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, all right. Well, I'm done talking about that one. All right, now let's go to your matchup. Because
All
look,
right,
man,
come on.
Dog Pound, you put up 83 to the 107.94. You know, McCaffrey and Seattle's defense, they did what they could, but James Cook and Nico Collins made sure you paid for all that season long talking. Is that really what happened? Is that what this
Now,
was all
first of all,
about?
let's get something straight. I was talking then, I was talking in the middle, I'm talking at the end, I'm still talking now. I've been talking since week one. I ain't gonna stop because of one little whooping, right? No
Yeah.
smoke. He been sitting on that couch next to me acting like he minding his business, but nah, he was sitting there plotting. Soon as kickoff happened, he turned into a hater with a purpose. Let me tell you something now. Let me tell you something. He only did that because he knew I was already playoff bound in spirit. He won the battle, but trust me, the war is still open for discussion. And just in case y'all didn't know,
That's weird. You see him?
where is he sitting? I just want
Right
to know.
there.
What's up, no smoke? Hey, you want a beer?
That's him right there. That's him.
That's him.
All right, man. Next matchup, we got Skegee beating the Jonas Brothers 112.5 to 104. Dak Prescott, Trey McBride, they really led the way for Skegee. Dak Prescott, he been doing pretty good. I can't say he been doing pretty good. Jameson Williams and Devon Achane on the other side showed up for the Jonas Brothers, but you know both of these teams was already out the playoffs. So what are we really even talking about?
There's white noise in the background, man. This is classic hating from outside the club. Neither one of them had a wristband, all right? Still lined up like security is going to change their mind. You know, they'd be like whistling, Then they walk up, my name, Skegee. Oh, Jonas Brothers, you ain't on the list. Get out. Jonas Brothers, you got a victory, all right? But ain't no reason to celebrate because you and Skegee, y'all sitting on the other end of the couch over there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, like I said, ain't nothing real much else to talk about there. Let's go right over to Seminole G and show me TDs.
Hold on, let
She
me
got
mute
the
my
win.
laptop.
Hey, look, she got the win she needed. I mean, she kind of wanted some seeding things going on. Did it matter? Did it not matter? Maybe, whatever. She needed to actually have this because she had been on low-key a little losing streak. You know what I'm saying? She had knocked down a couple last couple weeks. So, this was solid for her. Mahomes, Jamar Chase, they did really the heavy lifting and I mean, she did what she did.
But look here, man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. This is how you silence haters from the right way. Seminole G was over there, sitting pretty, locked into the playoffs, comfortable, feet up. Meanwhile, Show Me TDs came in knowing she needed this one for seeding purposes. Mahomes and Chase said, "Nuh-uh, not today. No, 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 not in my house." That wasn't luck. That was urgency. She came in there and put a beat down on a joker with a sense of urgency because she knew she had to win, right? And then now, when you don't have to win and somebody beat you like that, it hits a little different, especially when everybody was doubting. So, you know what? We ain't doubting her no more. And Seminole G, boy, you better learn how to mute that laptop because where are we? Come on, where are we at, Trey? Vegas.
Vegas. All right, next matchup. Benson backbreakers 0-16. 0-16 got Benson 100-69. Bryce Young he actually had a pretty big game and beating the Rams. And Devontae Adams did show up on the other side as well, while Benson had that boy Jonathan Taylor and then Brenton Strange. But the context really matters here, and I think you got a little context.
Here's the thing, man. Like I have said, he got lucky a lot of times, then he was unlucky. But he wasn't worried about the matchup for sure. He the number one seed, right? Okay, 0-16, he came out fighting for his respect, which I got to give to him. Bryce Young went off. Devontae Adams, like you said, did his thing. Benson never even clocked in, man. He's sitting over there asleep. But when you're 145 years old, that's about how old Uncle Ben's daddy is, man. Because Uncle Ben's rice, Uncle Ben would be about 100 years old. So his daddy got to be, Uncle Ben might be 120-something years old.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe 120-something.
Yeah. Uncle Ben's daddy got to be about 150. But, look at him. I bet them shoes comfortable. Yeah. I bet there's some comfortable shoes, man. That's the ones with that air sole in it for the old people when they be kind of wobbling when they walking.
Yeah, it's to help prevent that. Yeah. Pretty good, though. All right, man. Next matchup, we got Not Up for Games and Redeem Team.
Man.
Not Up for Games really whooped up on Redeem Team, 120-84. Jacoby Myers and RJ Harvey led the way for her. Jared Goff and Derrick Henry were, doing their thing for Redeem Team. But honestly, neither side had much riding on this. Not Up for Games was solidly solidified, and Redeem Team was out the playoffs anyway.
Okay. I had a prepared statement for this. Here's what I'm going to say. At least we know ain't going to be no pinky ring for the champ this year. All right, move on to the next
one. No pinky ring. All right, so this one is actually the best matchup of the whole week. This was it right here. Now, what's next? Beats. Get your own Switch. The only game that mattered all week was this game right here. And what's next came and showed up, sat CD Lamb down the first week, forgot about him, said, man, forget you. And now look at him. CD Lamb done earned his way into the lineup to help him, along with Drake May, get Felix that playoff win. While, Zach Ertz and Jason Myers.
Man.
Where was White Jesus?
This is silent hater behavior at its finest. Your boy didn't say much all season. Until today, and look, my statement was prepared for this. Then I get this text message saying, who that calling out what's next? What? I'm going to tell you what's next. Felix learned how to text. That's what's next. That's what's next. Rookie year, back against the wall, you won, you're in, okay. Meanwhile, get your own switch. Hey man, you can sit over there on the other side of no smoke. Matter of fact, before you sit down, go get me a no smoke a bit.
Yeah, there you go, man. Man, look, ain't that just beautiful right here? Yeah, all that you picked him first, and look at it. Drake
Look at
made
that.
him, knocked you out the playoffs.
Who is that right there? Is that White Jesus?
Yeah, he ain't what he used to be.
Man, you need some water to make in the wine, man. But come on. Let's talk about the playoff matchup, man. Show me TDs versus the house. Come on.
Yeah, so we got Show Me TDs versus the house, and then what's next and out for games. First matchup, Show Me TDs. Whoops up on the house. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, I hate you and all the things that you was doing. So that's what you get the house for whooping up on me. Show Me TDs had to whoop up on your ass. All right. So you know, this gave me some definitely some Grinch hating. You know, that's how I felt. You know, in the spirit of the season and such. You know that scene where he's standing on the mountain looking down at Whoville, just plotting all mad and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, Show Me TDs was the one that was chilling. You know, she was the one that was doing her thing while you had AJ Brown in the house over there. You just being a hater. He a hater looking down on them. And what happened? Look at that. Still in that playoff win.
Didn't look good. So, look here, man. This was the Grinch ruining Christmas for the house, the outhouse, as I like to affectionately call them, just because he could. House woke up thinking it was still a holiday. Whole time Show Me TDs had already wrapped up his playoff hopes, took his Christmas tree, all that stuff, man, and was gone out the door, man. No mercy, no apology. Just walked out with joy like it was a roast beast.
Oh, yeah. Got him. Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
All right. So we got what's next versus not up for games. And man, you know what? I like this matchup. That's what I'm talking about, Felix. You know what I'm saying? It's an upset. Number 6 seed fights his way into the playoffs. This was sneaky and sly hating from the Grinch. Late night, dark house, tiptoeing through the playoffs, man. Trevor Lawrence showed up. CeeDee Lamb continued to, be doing his thing before he went down. He did what he could. And Felix just kept pulling wins out the sack, you know. Again, 6 seed stealing from the 3 seed, man. And it's something else, especially when, that 3 seed tried to do a post-mortem on his team before the season was even over. And where is she now? Huh?
Right over there.
Here on the couch.
Right over there on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Man, look here. I'm gonna get a rookie his due, man. But you know what? The rookie gonna have to pay some dues. And now he won this one, and he was real slow to text back. That text message was sent on November 25th, Felix. All right. All I'm gonna say, man, is that if somebody told you when you was in the 4th grade that they's gonna dot them I's after school, and you come back 2 weeks later and say, hey, who said they're going to dot my I's after school? And you healing up from black eyes. We know who it was. All right? Come on, man. Come on. We're going to get you we're going to ask Santa Claus to bring you a phone for Christmas.
Yeah. That's good. All right. So we got our round 2 matched up. And man, you know what? After all this chaos, here's where we really land. Show Me TDs is rolling into the semifinals as the
against who?
Her daddy. Her own daddy.
Oh,
Benson backbreaker. That is her blood daddy. And look, history does matter here. Benson has had the 1 seed before and falling apart.
Yep.
He did it, I think, wasn't it just last year?
Oh, yeah, last year, man. No doubt.
Yeah, he might just do it again. And now his own daughter, who he sacrificed the year before, is standing between him and that championship reign that he's been coveting for the last, 4-5 seasons?
That's right. He runs the books during the season. But afterwards, man, he got troubles in the playoffs. And Bria, I got Lamar Jackson. Holler at me. I'm gonna make an exception and trade.
It won't even let you.
Quarterback.
It won't even let you, dog.
Well, on the other side, you got what's next with his Cinderella run. Hey, man, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna pick up that shoe for at least 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Now he's heading to the showdown with Seminole G. Now we got somebody who can't mute their laptop next to somebody who
Just been mute.
just been mute. That's right. That's exactly what it is. They've been mute.
Yeah. We got silence versus non-silence.
Now, I got to say this. I'm making a prediction for the Show Me TDs and the Benson Backbreakers game. Show Me TDs for the win. Lock that in. Lock that in.
Lock it in.
Now, I'm also going to make a prediction for this Seminole G. What's next? It's going to be what's next.
Oh,
yeah.
So your prediction
Show
is
Me
Show Me
TDs, do me a
TDs.
favor and change your name back to the rookie season when you get to the championship. Because that's the season that you deserve to win.
Yeah, man, that'd be a nice matchup. Show Me TDs versus what's next. We'll see. That would be a good upset matchup. I like that. That'll keep everybody fighting all season long. Because look, all them folks getting in top seeds, 2 and 3 out. I mean, 3 and 4 out. That's what I meant. 3 and 4 out.
Hey man,
so not 1 and 2 off. That's crazy.
Well, this is where the folks stop talking and start proving something, because this is the playoffs, right? Hate has never been stronger. Tension has never been higher. And I promise you, somebody Christmas is gonna get ruined. Not, okay. But anyway, let's talk about the last part of what we got to talk about, man, and letting these folks go and eat they roast beasts.
Yeah, no, I think that pretty much wraps us up. We got one more, as you saw. I'll put it back real quick. We got one more week before the end of the season, and that week 16 will end our season off. We'll do probably a couple more shows to highlight a few of the things that happened throughout the season and celebrate our champion. And I think everybody's playing, but if you're in the playoffs and you ain't setting your lineups, and I don't know what to tell you. So go look it up. But we ain't got nothing else.
Cool. Well then, what I'm gonna tell y'all is deuces, and we'll see you next week.